what's the big thing that you're working on? Then every year is easy. Like, what's your goal this year? A resolution or whatever. And I find that those questions, and sometimes every quarter I'll ask a question, which is the hardest one, but it's like, is this relationship going in the direction you want it to? And if it isn't, what are you willing to do? And what am I willing to do to get it back on track?
Yeah.
Because I find so often, like if you just don't talk about that deep intimacy, you're just going on different tracks. And that's why 5 years later, you're like, well, I don't know you anymore.
Yeah.
And so I find that like staying in close contact. But one of the biggest things I read, which I wanted to try with you, is the Gottman Institute talked about how the number one skill or habit in relationships, and they looked at couples who'd stayed together the longest, and they found it wasn't date nights, it wasn't vacations, it wasn't any of this stuff. It was learning how to fight. It was knowing how to deal with conflict. And most couples, obviously, we all go, well, we never fight, or we're never going to fight, but it's inevitable. So I came up with these 3 fight styles, and I wanted to know how you see yourself and how you see President Obama, or how he would see himself.